Hello everyone, today we're going to try to make the viral Dubai chocolate. Here are all my ingredients. I didn't measure. The coconut oil is just for the chocolate to make it a little bit easier to handle. I have the pistachio butter, I might butcher this, kadayif, the dried and shredded, and I have my silicone molds and butter. I got everything from Amazon just out of convenience. Let's do the chocolate in the molds first. We're going to put it in the molds. I melted it with a little bit of coconut oil, and I'm gonna make a thin layer. I'm gonna push it to the side so we can get it all on the edges. My molds are pretty shallow, so I'm trying to make it as thin as possible. I'm gonna tap out some of the air bubbles and try to make it as even as possible, and we're going to let it set in the fridge. While that sets, let's go ahead and make the filling. I am glad I got the shredded kadayif. We're gonna lightly toast it. This is what it looks like open in the box. It's already shredded. And I'm sorry again if I'm butchering the name. Let's go ahead and toast it with some butter. I'm not measuring. I put in about a tablespoon of butter. We're gonna melt it and then lightly toast it all. You wanna keep an eye on it and lightly toast it until it's golden brown. And I'm not an expert. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm just going based on memory on what I saw on all the viral videos. Now that it is golden brown, I'm gonna put it in a bowl to let it cool down before I add the pistachio butter. Here's my pistachio butter. I'm not gonna put too much in because I don't want it to be too sweet. I'm just eyeballing it. I think this is more than enough. We're gonna lightly toss it until everything is well mixed. I don't wanna over mix it, so just do it very lightly so we can keep that crunch. I really can't wait to try this. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and fill my chocolates that I've already set. I'm trying to put as much filling as possible, but my molds are a little bit shallow, so I'll do my best. I try to pack it in there without crushing it too much. We do have to add another layer of chocolate on top, so I'm trying to make it as less messy as possible. I put my melted chocolate in a bag just so it's easier for me to handle. I'm gonna use my scraper to make it as flat and even as possible on top. It did get a little messy, but I was able to clean it up, the edges, so that these chocolate bars will pop right out. Set it in the fridge for a few minutes until everything's fully set. I was a little impatient and took my chocolates out before it was fully set, but it was almost done. I forgot to film this part, but I did add some edible gold specks to make it a little bit fancier and cute. Let's try it. I'm super excited. It looks and sounds super crunchy. I don't really like too sweet of desserts, but I'm really excited to try this, and let's see if it's worth the hype. Here's some chocolate ASMR. It's surprisingly good. I like the crunch. I'm pretty sure the original is even better. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, which is a pretty good score. I'm packing some up to share some with my neighbors and friends. Give it a try.